All right, so we've got my new family here for the home decorator. I'm super excited about the pack and I'm ready to get started with it. I created this new family. I do have a video on the family I created. This is Taylor, her daughter Reagan, and their dog Arlo. Um, I did make a video on the creative sim on it. But we're gonna go in and I'm just gonna show you about the family. I did upload this family to the gallery, but it is a CC family, so just keep that in mind. And this is just a description about the family. Um, yeah, that's what you're gonna see here. And so yeah, this is basically about Taylor. Taylor was in a divorce with her husband. He was a celebrity. He is a celebrity in Del Sol. They got a divorce for his infidelity. So Taylor's moving on with her life, and she's gonna try to start a new life with her and her daughter Reagan, their dog Arlo, and her new career as an interior designer. They've got the likes and dislikes, which I'll probably get into in a different video because that's more about kind of CAS. But yeah, so this is the family we're going to be starting out with as far as creating or starting our gameplay, story play into the Dream Decorator pack. So I just wanted to basically start the career from level 1 without any mods well, I do have mods in my game always, but without any cheats. I'm going to try to not cheat my way in the career. That way we can really see how the pack works and how the gameplay works as far as the career with the Dream Decorator pack. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into it. From here, we'll start our first gig. All right, so from here we have Taylor. We're going to go ahead and select our first gig. So here you'll see a list of gigs. There are many, but we can only select 2. It looks like we've got 2 options. Room renovations are the only options we have right now. And that is because, of course, we are a level 1. So I'm going to go ahead and select this renovation here, and we'll see it pop up over here. We'll see here that actually in our inventory it's going to add a memory card, and that's for the before and after photos that we'll take on the job when we're at the client's home, and that can be saved, of course, to that drive. We'll also go ahead and look at some details about the gig. Gig payout is $540. The client budget is $3,007. We have a reputation and a performance meter. Of course, do good goes up, do bad goes down. Information about the gig, and then the client's 3 question marks is basically referring to the client's likes and dislikes. And then we have gig task, and that is, to visit the lot, get information from the client, so you get to know the client, get to know their likes and dislikes, so that we can create a space that they like. We're going to take before photos, we're going to enter build mode to do the renovations, and then we are going to take after photos, and then of course we'll reveal the design to the client. And this is where you will always find, information about your gig, future gigs, or to get into a new gig, sort of like the freelancer career. One thing I do want to note, I don't know if it's been updated as I'm doing this video, but I did have trouble. If you do use mods, I did have trouble getting gigs or getting the clipboard option to get the gigs with the UI mod. That was like taking away the clipboard to select your gigs. So I did have to take that mod out of my game. I'm currently not playing with it, which is not something I like to do. So I am going to check and see if it's updated probably after I finish doing this video. But yeah, here we're going to just take a look at the traits control, or the Simology the Simology panel. Here we'll be able to see the traits, of course. These are normal traits, except for a couple because I do have mods. But here is what we wanted to look at, and this is where the likes and dislikes are going to be for your sim. You can edit those if you go to edit create a sim. They have music, hobbies and skills, color, and then decor style. So the decor style, of course, I think is only for the decorator pack. But the rest I think is included in the base game. So yeah, that's all we wanted to basically look at in this clip. I just wanted to show you guys that. But I'm going to fast forward us because our gig does not start until 9 a.m. The next day is sim time. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward us here. Next time we'll pick up the next clip will be when we do the gig. All right, so we are going to go ahead and get to work. So we're going to click let's get to work. So we're going to go into this gig and see exactly what it's going to include. I'm excited to see how the clients react to what I'm going to create, and I want to see how I really want to see how clients react to CC being in the environment. If it again, this is a build that I did for a previous family that I had that has been moved out of this house. Like we moved out a long time ago, and again, I have mods, so I have like my MC command center moves in homeless Sims so automatically. So looks like some other people have moved in, but yeah, this is something that I built. Super excited for you guys to see that. And let's get into it. Why I actually loved it, but my family outgrew it, of course. So we're gonna just knock on the door, see what's popping with this family. I want to say this is like the Aguito family or something like that. All right, let's get in. Oh, it's an open concept house. Most houses I build are open concept. I don't really like sectioned off rooms that much. So let's see what options we have as far as social. We first need to introduce ourselves, so we can't talk about it until we introduce ourselves. It looks like we could send the client away before we talk to them. So that's why optional is next to that one of the tasks, which is getting to know the client. That is definitely optional. You can definitely send the client away before you get to know them or before we do anything as far as learning their likes and dislikes. So yeah. Now we're going to just click on the sim and see what interior decorator options we have as far as social interactions. We have an interior decorator bubble, and then we have a few things that we can pick, which I probably should have, taken the time to go through and shown you the each option. But different options that you can do.
No, I'm going. I'm sorry. You look like you're looking around like this.
So now I'm just going to ask them to see their mood board. Let me see your mood board. What's the mood of this house? What's the vibe? And let's discuss some designs. Let's find out what you're looking for and what I can do to make your dream home come true. Baby Julio is hungry. Somebody needs to get up there and feed their kid. I'm here to be the dream decorator. I am not here to take care of your kid. So we're speaking to both of the client. Okay, so we've spoken to the client. We asked them about their mood board. We asked them about their design. So far, we have colors they like. They like the color red. They like the color yellow. So that's filled in 2 out of 3 of the clients' needs. So let's see. Ask to see their inspiration board. Let me see the inspiration for this home. I wanted to go into the friendly bubble just to see if there was anything in here that we could ask, but I didn't see anything in the friendly bubble that would, pertain to getting information on the clients and what they want. So yeah, I'm going to talk to him because he also lives here. I want to get his point of view as well, so that one of the likes are at least his. I think it's kind of weird that not one of the bubbles are showing up as a decor style, like what they want as far as the decor. just colors. That's interesting. So now we're just going to inspect some of the items in the home. So you can inspect the furniture, you can inspect the paintings, you can do the floors. I'm not sure if you can do the walls. I don't think I tried that here, but you inspect it and basically, you kind of talk with the client about what you're inspecting and what you would like to change. I feel like that's what's going on here. So right now I'm letting her know, I'd like to change the counters in this kitchen. They're not great. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next clip where we're going to be basically sending the clients away and starting the reno. That is a more of an extensive process. I don't want this video to be too long, so I don't know if we'll, sit and talk through that or if I'll just fast forward through it. Probably just fast forward through it for time's sake. But yeah, let's get into the next clip. All right, so I have sent the clients away and we are ready to get into it. So let's take a look here what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna just take all this out basically, and we're just gonna start over, which as you can see is upping the client's budget because we're taking things away. So that $3,000 budget has already jumped to nearly 30,000. So that is going to be something it's going to be good for us to work with and be able to do more in the home because I can eat up 3K in a sim interior renovation fast. So right now we're working with $30,201. I do see that we have a restriction that says no new floor tiles allowed, but I was just able to change the floors. I don't know if that would have like taken away, but I didn't want to. And I just wanted to check and see if there was anything else that we could do, but that's basically just changing the lot traits. And I should have checked here to see if there were new lot traits. But let's go ahead and get into the design element. I'm going to pull up here. I want to take a look at any new wallpapers from the Dream Home Decor pack itself. I want to try to use a lot of elements from that pack just so that I can also simultaneously feature the new Dream Home Decor wallpaper, floors, etc. I don't know if they have any new floors, but I actually don't think so. I think I did check and there were no new floors. So yeah, we're just gonna go with this yellow wallpaper because, of course, they gave us 3 items or 3 things for us to go by as far as what they like or dislike, and they gave us 3 likes, and all 3 likes are colors: red, yellow, and pink. These colors are not even colors that go together, so I don't know what we're gonna do here. We may just take one color from their likes and just kind of use another color to accent with it. But of course I'm going to go ahead and add my really subtle saucer lights because I just prefer that. I don't know if I want to go I don't know if you guys are going to be interested in me going through this entire
Thank you for consulting senior support. My name is Zaina. Can I get your name and the last word of your case?
To get through this. So I probably will start to fast forward it here, and you guys can just kind of see where we are. I will probably kind of pause or stop when I get to a point where I feel like I want to talk about what we're doing, but right now I'm literally just, going in with the lighting to put in the lights, because I do like my house is super bright. So there's that. I'm gonna stop talking here now. All right, so we're gonna pick up right here, and I'm gonna slow it down or put it back to normal at least. And I'm going to talk about the color themes. Or the likes and the dislikes panel there. What we're gonna see is that you actually, when you click on the likes and the dislikes, the down there of course, it will bring it up. So I clicked on yellow because that was the color. And so it brought up yellow items. I thought that was really cool, really handy. And I feel like it will help you, do better as in terms of making the customer happy, or I'm the customer, I'm at work, the client happy. Um, so that they, they like the design that you do. So I do think that that's a cool feature that they did put in, so that when so that it makes it easier for us to find the things we need to fit what is in that likes and dislikes panel. Why can I talk? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe because I'm a little baked. All right. Uh, no, magic. Stop it. My cat. Stop. Sorry. Um, so yeah, anyways, I just wanted to pop in and say that I thought that that was a pretty cool thing to have there that I'm glad they included. I didn't even notice that that was a thing until I did this. I didn't hear anyone, kind of talk about that in a video. Maybe they have, and I just haven't watched the video. But uh, anyways, gonna speed this back up. All right. So we've jumped to the reveal moment. I did lose recording somehow. So we are currently at the reveal. Have already called the clients back to the lot. So we did miss that part of the video. I do apologize about that. So here are the before and after pictures though. I definitely feel like I could have done more with that kitchen as far as adding clutter and a few appliances, but pretty happy with it. Just wanted you guys to see the picture, so I guess I wanted to do it a couple times. But yeah, these are the before and after pictures. Again, yeah, I definitely wanted to add or should have added some things to the countertops and probably added some cabinets, but I had already taken forever, way more time than I had planned to. um, Once I cut the video, I did change some things and then just basically ended up changing them back to how they were. So there's that. So we are now going to show off some of the objects. What am I cheating on? I just said I was not going to cheat. Oh, cheating her need. That's okay. I anyway, I am. Did you see that bug? You see him walk through the wall back there? Don't know what that bug is about. Maybe it'll be fixed in the next patch. But I have noticed the more that I play that um there are a few bugs with this pack. So anyways, I'm just clicking on objects and showing off the objects to you. Not you, but the client. But yeah, so you show off the objects to the client, let the client kind of, see what you put in new. Hey, those atrocious countertops that I hated when I first got here, they're definitely gone. Look at these nice new countertops. Look at this nice new stove, this gas range, this new rug. It really complements the color. I did incorporate a lot of yellow, just, kind of give you some dialogue of what could be going on here as far as Taylor and the client. And then once we chat the clients up a little bit, we'll soon ask them for their final verdict. See how the clients actually feel about my design. Are they happy with the colors? Would they rather I did pink or red? I don't know what that bug is right there either. Don't know what happened there. That's a wicked notification. I should probably close that, but it doesn't look like it did. Anyways, just trying to chat them up to get to 5 out of 5 for the goals up there. All right, we're going to sit down and we're going to discuss this. Let's talk about it. They're ready to talk about the renovation. So they're ready to, yeah, talk about it. Let's talk about it. Tell me how you guys feel. Do you like it? Ask for the final verdict. So we've got our 5 out of 5 for the chats and asking both clients how they feel about it. So I do notice that no matter if you only get a few of the likes and dislikes or only chat with a couple, it looks like he likes it. I'll come back to that thought. But yeah, it looks like he likes it. So that's great. Oh my gosh, it looks like she loves it. Yeah, girl, I already know because y'all needed that upgrade, okay? All right, so we're gonna go home. We got our money and we got reputation improved. So that's great. So this is basically the end of this here. All right, you guys. So I am back home and I'm about to clean this counter because it's dirty, girl. But back home in my own house, that was the gig. So that was my first gig as an interior designer, or Taylor's first gig as an interior designer. And I think it was pretty fun. I think it's really fun to recreate the spaces and the fact that we're gonna be able to go inside of other Sims, non-NPC Sims homes and redo them, which is what I like to do anyway. So this is going to be a fun addition to my game. I don't know if other people will enjoy it as much as I do, but I am literally in love with this pack. I mean, from the decor to the gameplay that it adds, as far as for me, because I love doing interior design and like renovating the homes. I'm not a great builder, I'll be honest. My structures don't always look great, and the more of these videos that I do, and the more homes that we renovate that I have built myself in my world, you'll see. Because I did put this family, I did put the Cherry family in one of my current game saves because I just like to kind of play with the Sims that I've already created within my world. It just makes it interesting for me to see how they grow, see them have kids, because of course I've got a full autonomy on, with my MC Command Center. But yeah, so this concludes the video. Just want to, wrap up and just, give you a few tips as far as the design element. Make sure that, you try to use that, click on the likes and dislikes when you're at your gig, so that it can bring up things that the client likes and also brings up things that the client dislikes. So, things to stay away from, because you may not think that something is classified as purple, but if you click on the purple and the dislike, it will bring up things that actually are considered purple. And that may be something that your client does not want. Um, make sure you know that if when you delete things or take things away from their house, that it does increase your budget. So that's great on that. And then just picking up from that thought earlier, if you do have multiple Sims in the home, even if you don't speak to all of those Sims, you do still have to get all Sims approval at the end of the design to in the reveal event. All right, I'll see you guys on my next video. It will be gig 2 and 3 will probably be one video. Yeah, so see you guys in the next one. Bye.